Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex, and in today's video we're going to break down the overall market. We're going to analyze it, study it, and show you what you should know going forward, and ultimately and hopefully answer the question of, will we continue to sell off? So stick through with me this entire video. Drop a like if you enjoy it. That being said, I promise you this video will be extremely useful and helpful for you if you're trying to keep track of where this market is heading. And I also promise to show you some things that a lot of people aren't probably talking about, which should be hopefully eye-opening to you. So before we can get into what's going to happen, we need to first understand what has happened, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start off by showing you what has happened, what we have done, and how we actually profited on this big drop here with our trading group today. And then I'm actually going to break down what we see happening next in the market. So check this out. These are just some of the results we had today on this big drop.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Martin here. It's been 2.5 weeks since I joined the Crash Trading Club, and I've more than doubled my account size. We had an awesome day today trading Adobe puts. I made a nice $5,000 profit. If you're on the fence, you should pull the trigger, take the Crash Trading course, make sure to join the Crash Trading crew, and just make some stupid amount of money together, guys. Peace.
What's going on, guys? This is Locksteady. After a long hiatus from trading, I am back with the Crash Trading Club. Today we had some big wins today. We had Facebook, Amazon, RCL, and also puts on the S&P 500. Sweet trades if you look at the charts. Looking forward to making some more trades this week. We got YY on Friday. It'll be a good one. Definitely join up in the Crash Trading Club if you're not already. We're having a good time, so don't miss out.
Hey everybody, this is Theolonius from Crash Trading Club. I've been with the club since January, and in just 3 months I've grown my account by more than 5 times. I started out with around $1,200 at the beginning of the year, and even with my conservative trading style, I've gotten my account up to almost $7,000. These last 2 days were incredible for people shorting the market, and a lot of my fellow crash traders made a lot of money. Because of some distractions, I wasn't able to trade very much, and I still made around $1,000. A few months ago, I never would have associated the word only with $1,000, but the profit potential in this group is phenomenal. Crash trading has helped me be consistently profitable. All you have to do is take the Crash Trading Charts reading course and then join the group. It is well worth the expense.
So those are just some of the results we had today with our members trading this market drop. As you heard, we shorted the S&P, we shorted Amazon, Facebook, RCL, and Adobe, which, as you can tell, all dropped pretty hard today. Okay, so it was a great day, and that being said, now we want to find out what's going to happen moving forward. So what I want to first do is actually show you some bullish signs for the market. Okay, then I'm going to show you some of the bearish signs for the market. Okay, so bullish reason number one for the market right now is the fact that Japan could potentially double bottom here. Now, a lot of you are probably scratching your head thinking, what does Japan have anything to do with the S&P 500 and the US stock market? Well, really simple stuff. If you didn't know, Japan and the S&P 500 are going to be closely correlated. So a great example of this would be if Japan gaps up, guess who else is probably going to gap up? The S&P 500. Now, is it a direct correlation? Is it a causation? No, it's not. So it's not going to be like that in 100% of cases, but a majority of the time you will see they do keep a close correlation. So the fact that Japan might be hitting a bottom or a double bottom, which is just a simple chart pattern, which means Japan might get some support here, might actually bounce higher, that's a bullish sign for the S&P 500. Now, second bullish sign for the S&P 500 is the fact that China might be done selling off. Now, take a look at China. The ticker for this one is going to be $SSEC on stockcharts.com. You're going to see that China has been selling off hard. They're down over 350 points here in the last few weeks, and even China might be setting a double bottom, much like Japan. So if you get China and Japan and you get both of them to actually get support and bounce higher, that's just a great sign for the US market. Okay, so those are two bullish signs to consider. But now we're actually going to point out some bearish signs we see, and that is going to start off with the VIX. Now, VIX started a bottom at around 19 bucks. Now, is that guaranteed to be the bottom? No, but what I want to do is give you a perspective on how to view the volatility index. Now, if you're new to the market, let me explain real quickly what VIX is. It's just a measure of fear and volatility in the market. So the higher the VIX is, the more fearful everyone is. And so there's two ways to look at this. If you're a bull, you're probably going to think, oh, look at this. VIX is only down at 21. That means people are less scared now than they were the last times we sold off, right? Because the last times we sold off, look at this. VIX was at 28, 36, $40, right? And so now it's only at 21, right? So that's how a bull views the VIX. They think, okay, fear is actually less than it was before. And the way a bear would look at this is, okay, we actually bottomed out at 19. We have a ton of upside. Now, if we have a ton of upside, what does that mean for the market? The market has a ton of downside, right? So there's two ways to look at this. In my eyes, I'm actually going to shift to the bearish perspective when taking a look at the VIX chart here and say that we absolutely have a ton of upside here. You know, VIX has got completely demolished here in the last month, which is obviously a bullish sign. But if we're going to be logical here, it's pretty simple to understand that, okay, this rate of decline from 30 down to 20, that's a 33% decrease in literally less than 1 week or week and a half. That's a unsustainable rate of decline. So naturally, VIX would likely curl up or bounce when declining at that rate. Does that make sense? So VIX is going to curl up and go higher to offset some of these losses here. What does that mean for the market? It's just a correction, right? So it's highly unlikely that we crash, okay? But it is highly likely for us to correct a little further. And look, you shouldn't be mad about that. You should look at that as a buying opportunity, you know, to go shopping for some of your favorite stocks that you believe in, okay? So based on the S&P 500 chart, this is going to be our bearish reason number 2. It actually signals to us bearish trend in the short term, okay? Now, if you don't understand how does it signal bearish trend in the short term, we have a full training on how to read charts so you can learn how to actually identify the bearish trend that is actually formed currently in the short term. Okay, so overall long-term perspective, that's an uptrend. Okay, but you know, what time frame do you use to define if it's a bearish trend reversal within a short period of time? That's why we have a full training on that. Okay, so in the short term, S&P 500 to us signals we still have further downside, but it's going to be very essential for us to keep an eye on Shanghai, China's index, and dollar NIKK, which is Japan's index. Okay, so keep an eye on these things. These are just some of the things I want to point out in this video. Overall, I do think you should expect a bullish counterbounce, but I don't think you should get too excited because overall, once again, I still see some more downside here. And once again, you know, you shouldn't freak out about it. As a matter of fact, you should use it as an opportunity to buy the dip later. Okay, but that being said, just be a little careful buying the dip. I still think, once again, we have more downside potential here. And, you know, the fact that VIX is down here, once again, taking on that bearish perspective, it just means to me that we have that much more room to possibly drop. So please do be careful. Okay, we're going to be keeping our members up to date in the Crash Trading Club. This is where I post all our analysis videos here. You know, we have not been able to post many videos here on the YouTube channel, so I apologize for that, but we've been killing it on the trades, and so we've been really busy here with our members. But if you want to join, guys, that link is in the description. Anybody can join our trading group, make some money with us, where I post all the best trading videos. So let's make it happen, guys. We've got some incredible opportunities ahead of us. I hope you learned a couple things, hopefully, in this video. And by the way, if you want to see me do some live trading, make sure you let me know in the comments section below, and make sure this video gets 25 likes. If we do that, we'll do some live trading here for everyone. Okay, so my name is Alex. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to join our trading group and profit alongside me, that link will be down in the description. That being said, make sure you subscribe, you have your notification bell on, and I will see you on the next video. Later.